Okay, there's a few different ways to make transitions and dissolves, either above and below tracks or in between with fades or keyframes, but I'll try to show you a couple real quick ones and then maybe a little more complex towards the end. Basically, and I'm going to have to move back and forth because I've got two monitors here, so just bear with me on that. I'll try to not be all cinema verite, alright? Here we go. There's your timeline. And the second monitor, I've got all the effects, effect controls, like where, the opacities, motion, volume, whatever effects you have in there. The effects with the video transitions and dissolve. The cross dissolve is the default one at this point. So we'll go back over here to the timeline, and whatever track you have selected, bear with me, I'm trying to do this with one hand. Track on, wax on, wax off, right? So I've got that. Track 2 is now selected, and track 1, etc., etc. Whatever track is on selected, to go to the next cut, like say I want to go to this cut over here, I want to go to this cut there. Obviously you can just move the control head back and forth, but a real quick and easy way to do it is with the page up, page down buttons. The last tutorial I panned the camera over to them, you know where those are. Page up, page down will automatically go forward and backwards to the next cut. Automatically, bam, right to it. Real sweet. But it depends on what track is selected, like I said. So if I've got that one selected or this one, it's going to go to see how it went to that one instead of, well, that didn't really make a lot of sense. It works more with the audio with the other one than with video, but basically just pay attention to which track you have turned on. Okay, you go to, say I want to put a cut, dissolve in between these two tracks, between Poop Loop and I'm Steve. So obviously, again, I could go control head right to it, but page down, right to the spot, then control D will automatically put the controlled transition in there. I don't know if you saw that or not, if it was too close. A little further. Control D, it just drops one right in. Now that's the automatic default transition as far as length and whatnot. The other way that you can do it is in your effect palette, choose the cross dissolve or whatever transition you want, click and drag it, and you know what, let me expand this out a little bit so that it's a better visual. There we go. Okay, so in between these two tracks, I'm going to click and drag the transition to here. Now see how it changes color? You can go before the cut, after the cut, in the middle of the cut. Wherever you let go, that's what it's going to do. You can spread it out to see it a little bit better. If you double click it on the transition itself, it'll bring up this window in the effect control, and then you can see, you get a preview, and then you can also scroll through and say, well, I want more of a soft dissolve here on that end, on hard on the other end. And I know you like it hard on the other end, so zing. Okay, and another, so that's basically your basic cross dissolve or whatever kind of dissolve. Just click and drag, put it in there, or control D. Another way to do this, to get a dissolve, let me back out, hold on, is we'll go back to the timeline, and with this track, this cut, this clip, what the fuck ever, words, and let's go, oh, another keyboard shortcut, the this guy, the cursor, or I mean the /forward, that will put everything into it like makes the timeline all so you can all see it in one little click. That's another convenient keyboard shortcut. Say I want to do some kind of trick overlay superimpose with these two clips, which you can actually see here. I've got two different clips. I've got the turn one off. See, there's that video underneath it, and then I've got the fog on top of it. So what I've done is, in the effect palette, you choose the clip itself, and you can control the opacity of that clip. It's just another kind of trick way to make dissolve and stuff to blend in and blend out. And if you want to get even tricker with it, you can add keyframes in the timeline to where you want it to start and stop. Have I lost you? You still with me? In the timeline with the keyframes, you can say I want it to, at this point, be 100%, and then move a little bit forward, and then put another keyframe in, and I want it to be at 50%. So you can go in and out. It's, again, I know you like it in and out. And that's maybe a little bit more advanced for you at this point, but it's you get some really fucking bitchin' multiple dissolve effects. It's a lot of fucking fun to play with. So there you go. Hope that helps. Let me know. I'll post this for you and have fun.